The brick. The first commercial mobile phone wasn't a phone you carried, it was a phone you survived carrying. The Motorola DynaTAC 8000X from 1983. 33 centimeters tall, nearly a kilogram. $4,000 at launch. That's $12,000 in today's money. And after 10 hours of charging, you got 30 minutes of talk time. But here's the thing, people paid it, gladly. Because for the first time in human history, you could make a phone call from anywhere. No wire, no booth, no operator, just you, a signal, and the open road. The network was 1G, analog, patchy, and genuinely not private. Anyone with the right scanner could listen to your call. Your business secrets, your personal conversations, wide open. This wasn't a consumer product. It was a power symbol. Executives, bankers, people who needed to be reachable and wanted everyone to know it. The rest of the world couldn't afford one. So they waited. They didn't wait long. The Nokia takeover. In 1992, tucked inside a routine network upgrade from analog to digital, was a feature nobody asked for and nobody thought would matter. A 160-character text message. SMS was designed as an engineering test tool. Not a product, not a feature. An afterthought. Within a decade, teenagers were sending billions of them a day. Nokia moved fast. The 3310 became one of the best-selling devices in history. Compact, reliable. A battery that lasted a week, and Snake, the first time most people ever played a game on a phone. For the first time, mobile phones weren't a luxury. They were becoming normal. And the next era almost threw it all away trying to do too much, too soon. The feature phone. The early 2000s phone industry looked at what Nokia had built and thought, what if we made it do everything? Color screens, built-in cameras, Bluetooth, MP3 players, mobile internet. The Motorola Razr was razor-thin and genuinely stylish. Flip phones, slide phones, rotating screens, more form factor experimentation than any period before or since. And the camera changed everything. 2002, you could take a photo and send it to someone. No printing, no waiting. People treated it like magic because it basically was. But the internet on these phones was almost unusable. Early mobile browsers loaded pages so slowly that by the time they finished, the information was already outdated. The hardware was getting ambitious, but the infrastructure wasn't ready. One person was watching all of this very carefully. And in January 2007, he walked onto a stage in San Francisco and ended the feature phone era in 90 minutes. The day everything changed, January 9th, 2007. Steve Jobs takes the stage. These are not three separate devices. This is one device. The iPhone, no physical keyboard, a full touchscreen, the actual internet, an iPod built right in. The industry panicked. Nokia's CEO said the iPhone was interesting, but wouldn't threaten their business. Within 5 years, Nokia's market share collapsed from over 40% to nearly zero. Google launched Android in 2008, open source, available to every manufacturer. Then came the App Store. And this is the part that doesn't get enough credit. It didn't just add features to a phone, it turned a phone into a platform, where anyone on Earth could build something and put it in your pocket. The original iPhone had no copy-paste, no MMS, no third-party apps at launch. Didn't matter. The smartphone was now the operating system for daily life. And it was about to get seriously addictive. The attention war, 4G LTE, rolled out in 2012. That speed upgrade didn't just make browsing faster, it made your phone the most contested piece of real estate on the planet. Instagram, Snapchat, Uber, WhatsApp, YouTube in your pocket, all of it loading instantly, demanding your attention constantly. App developers weren't just building features, they were engineering behavior. Variable reward loops, infinite scroll, notifications designed to pull you back in. The average person in 2017 was spending over 4 hours a day on their phone. Nobody planned that. It just happened, while everyone was busy praising the cameras. And the cameras were worth praising. The iPhone 6, Samsung Galaxy S6, replacing point-and-shoot cameras for most people. Quality that would have cost thousands in dedicated hardware 5 years earlier. 2 billion people reorganized their daily lives around a single device. That realization is what triggered everything that came next. The intelligence era. By 2017, the hardware wars were mostly over. Every flagship had a great screen, fast processor, enough storage. So the industry pivoted to cameras and intelligence. Triple lenses, night mode that made 3 a.m. photos look cinematic. Computational photography. AI processing dozens of exposures in milliseconds to build one perfect image. Google's Pixel proved something important. Mid-range hardware with extraordinary software beat phones with objectively better specs. Intelligence matters more than megapixels. 5G arrived. In theory, movie downloads in seconds. In reality, 5G logos on screens hiding 4G speeds underneath. Flagships hit $1,500. Annual upgrades delivered smaller and smaller differences. Better camera, slightly faster chip, same phone. And then the industry asked, what if the phone shape was the thing that changed? The shapeshifter. The foldable was supposed to be a gimmick. The first Samsung Galaxy Fold launched with a visible crease, fragile hinge, and a $2,000 price tag. Critics were brutal. But by the mid-2020s, foldables stopped feeling like prototypes. A phone in your pocket, a tablet on your desk, one device. The bigger shift, though, wasn't the hardware. AI assistants stopped being parlor tricks, drafting emails, summarizing messages, translating conversations in real time. The phone became less of a tool you operated and more of a system that operated alongside you. Smartwatches, AR, glasses, health tracking earbuds. The phone became the hub of a wearable network around your body. And it knew more about your daily patterns than most people in your life. For everyone not spending $1,800 on a foldable, this era is the preview. What's coming next is the main event. The phone. After the phone, by 2050, the most advanced thinking in the industry isn't about a better screen. It's about whether there needs to be a screen at all. AR glasses project your interface directly into your field of vision. Navigation arrows appear on the actual street. The phone in your pocket is just a battery and a processor. The display is your world. And then, in the part already in clinical trials, neural interfaces. Not typing, not voice, thought. You think call and the call connects. Battery anxiety disappears. Solid-state batteries, ambient wireless charging, kinetic harvesting from your movement. The device charges itself by existing in your environment. The phone becomes a health platform, blood glucose monitoring without needles, early cancer detection, mental health tracking, alerts before symptoms appear.